What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got the Fox News host Jessica Tarlov going off the deep end once again. Know we've been seeing her struggle, to come to reality with her takes in the past couple weeks, guys, and it's happening again as she took all of her deranged statements onto the Bill Maher show, guys. Things got spicy and heated real quick. I'm excited to check out what's going on there, so I'm not going to do too much talking on the front end. I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. Definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. And also, so YouTube push this video out, definitely stick around until the end. But yo, let's get straight into it, you guys. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
The Five's Jessica Tarlov visits Bill Maher's show. And she ends up doing a huge cell phone. So does Bill Maher. On there acknowledging that Trump is the king of that party. Just there is no Republican Party outside of the MAGA movement as far as it being the strong core of the party. And this argument's been going on for a couple of years. Is in the end, when Trump at 2020, would the Republican Party go back to what the Republicans call normal, which is failure? Or are they going to become MAGA forever? And now they're saying it's MAGA forever. Specifically, watch this next clip coming up because they really kind of spell it out for you. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. I'm the creator of Earthworm Jim, The Neverhood, Nickelodeon's Cat Scratch. And now I'm not doing comic book entertainment. I'm bringing you the news as entertainment. And we're the happiest patriots on earth right here in exile. So thanks for hanging with us. Give us a sub. Let's go.
The Republican Party is just the MAGA party now, right?
I think so. I felt that way for a while, and there were a few kind of glimmers.
Did you hear that pause? She's, to have to admit it is very difficult for these people. To a Democrat like Jessica Tarlov, they see it as a good thing that the Republican Party is turning MAGA because they think MAGA is going to be the defeat of the Republican Party. They don't realize that MAGA is the only thing that the Republican Party really has to win on anymore.
Having spent a lot of time in the conservative ecosystem, these are things that I pay attention to.
Right.
Why is this one more useful than this one, for instance? And Kevin McCarthy comes off as someone normal.
Jessica is talking about how McCarthy came off as normal but wasn't normal. I disagree with that. I think he came off as normal and was normal and largely not as effective as Mike Johnson. There's division on the Republican side on this. There's Marjorie Taylor Greene. Remember, she really likes Kevin McCarthy and is not a big fan of Mike Johnson. But I am a big fan of his. I think it was a good move for Matt Gaetz to get that replacement. Jessica Tarlov is saying Mike Johnson is way more Christian and way more right-wing and way more MAGA than Kevin McCarthy was. She sees it as bad. I see it as something good.
He is not normal, right? He's someone who had a day where he said, Donald Trump was responsible for January 6th, and the next day he was at Mar-a-Lago throwing back martinis and hanging out with the crew.
Oh yeah, these are all their spooky issues, the life issue and traditional marriage. She's like, Mike Johnson's on the wrong side.
Whatever, and then we get this guy who's a lawyer, who has a long career of going after these kind of social issues. You already mentioned it in the monologue.
Notice she wouldn't say that about Kevin McCarthy, which to me is an indictment against McCarthy, that he's not on board with social issues. And if the Republicans abandon social issues, and I know this is iffy on the MAGA side, they're going to lose a whole lot of the evangelical MAGA vote.
About the sodomy laws, criminalizing homosexuality. He was in the election integrity front. He wasn't just someone who signed on. He was an architect of the plan to get our votes thrown out in Pennsylvania and Georgia and Michigan.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not, if he's the actual architect. I always thought it was more a John Eastman thing, because certainly Mike Johnson isn't being indicted in Fulton County for election integrity stuff. So I do believe that he was open to the idea of Trump having a different opinion on the election results. Mike Johnson did. And Kevin McCarthy largely threw Trump under the bus, but he and Trump had a long-time friendship, so Trump kind of preserved McCarthy. The main thing is, I think it's all a wash. The thing that's not a wash is, what is Mike Johnson going to do today for MAGA? And is he good for MAGA today? And is Trump doing well in the Republican Party today? And all across the board on that stuff, it's a hardcore yes. It's all turning out well for Trump, for MAGA, for Mike Johnson.
He is so much more frightening in that sense. But I do think, and obviously want to hear what you guys think about this as well, I think it is a good thing for Democrats that he was made speaker.
Jessica's saying that it's good that Mike Johnson's speaker because it exposes him. Okay, fine. She's also saying it's good that he's speaker because we're getting clarity on this guy, who he really is and what MAGA really is, meaning she's acknowledging that whatever Kevin McCarthy was, he was not as MAGA or as clear or as socially scary as Mike Johnson is. She sees it as bad. I see it as good.
Because everything is laid bare now. If you listen to his interviews, you know exactly who this party is. And Democrats can run against that. It's harder to run against Kevin McCarthy, who might feel more normal to you.
Mike Johnson is telling the truth, so it's easier for Democrats to run against it, and for Democrats to lose against running against the truth. If Trump being blunt and honest will win, if Mike Johnson being blunt and honest will win or not, if MAGA being blunt and honest will win or not, or if we should be hiding and hiding behind the gray areas like Kevin McCarthy. I disagree with that. I say lean into it and let's go hard, and we're going to win all the way. President Trump this fall.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. Definitely going to be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those of you who want to go over there and check that out, I ask you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug some love. Oh my goodness, you guys. Jessica Tarlov once again self-owning herself. I don't know when she's going to, stop making a fool of herself on live television. This time she's taken to the Bill Maher show. I'm not sure if Jessica Tarlov realizes that, Kevin McCarthy was a blatant and obvious rhino. And now we've got Mike Johnson in there, who's an America First patriot, who's going to actually, serve the truth up for the people. What we've seen from Speaker Mike Johnson since his appointment has been nothing but, justice and patriotism from his side. I mean, he is, looked to release a lot of those J6 tapes that are definitely proven otherwise from what the J6 committee were trying to, trump this up to be. And to be honest, we've really seen Mike Johnson on the side of MAGA, if any side. Very surprised to see Jessica Tarlov taking it to, Bill Maher's show after she's been in so much turmoil with her own news network. We've seen her, getting into it with her other co-host on The Five, guys. Greg Gutfeld's been tearing her apart. We've had Jesse Waters getting after her, and then she tried to, call Judge Jeanine some names, and that got her livid, guys. So I'm surprised to see that she's even making it to a different platform. You would think that, her perspectives and her deranged takes would be kind of hushed and silenced a bit, but then again, Bill Maher is that kind of individual and that figure that likes to give a voice. Those just like Jessica Tarlov, guys. We've also seen Bill Maher have his times and his bouts with his derangement, especially with that clip with, Candace Owens and a couple others where he just couldn't get over Trump. So, I mean, I'm not surprised to see he's given a platform for Miss Jess Tarlov, who's almost at the end of her road with her own network. Now that I'm thinking about it, we may have just seen the soft launch to Jessica Tarlov being split from Fox News, with her being, making an appearance on Bill Maher's show, guys. Maybe the network is like, you need to get some airtime elsewhere, and see how the public likes you over there, because we may be parting ways in the very near future, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Jessica Tarlov taken to the Bill Maher show with more deranged takes, guys. Hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys share this video out, guys. Share it to your Facebook friends. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. If we're on the road to the truth, hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.